No, you're never gonna lie to me. Your mouth moves, but you never speak, and nobody can fuck with me. So get up or get out. I know you're scared of catastrophe, paranoid when you feel the heat. We'll start a riot, 1, 2, 3. So get up or get out. Feel the interruption. I feel the fire burn inside of me. Kill the corruption. So holding on. This is war. It's annihilation. Hell's in the air. It's hard to breathe. Still got all the hatred. So holding on. In the trenches, stuck. We've gone too far. Are you ready to die? This is war.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Raw. I am your host and commentator, Nick. We are here on the Red Brand tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. We are here in London, England. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. We got a great show for you planned tonight. Truly stacked, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we are going to see two teams of titans, the Authors of Pain, led by new manager Eric Bischoff, who returned last week, going head-to-head with Worldwide Dominance, with the winners getting a Raw Tag Team Championship matchup with the Undisputed Era at Backlash. This is going to be a clash of titans, ladies and gentlemen. Also in your main event tonight, Drew McIntyre is looking for some revenge after being assaulted by Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era last week. Tonight, Adam Cole goes one-on-one with the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. All that later on, ladies and gentlemen. But to kick off the show, Randy Orton and Ricochet are going to meet in a rematch from 2 weeks ago, but this time in a no disqualification match. Anything goes. A lot of things are completely legal. Orton and Ricochet battle to kick off the show. Let's get it. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. But wait a minute. We got cameras backstage, ladies and gentlemen. Orton and Ricochet have already started to fight each other. What is going on here? They haven't even made their entrances. They're already fighting backstage. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. These two have been assaulting each other for the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, Orton assaulted Ricochet after the match, but last week, when Orton was having his interview, he was assaulted by Ricochet. This feud is getting personal, and now where's Randy going? Randy now looking off. Randy looks like he's coming out here, and now Ricochet's chasing after him. And they're out here, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. They're out here now. They're on the stage. And now Orton and Ricochet, they're brawling down the ramp. This is not good. The match hasn't even technically started yet. That's how personal this has become. Thank you for joining me. We are here in London, England, and oh my goodness, Orton drops Ricochet on the ramp, the middle of the ramp, with a swinging neckbreaker. But thank you for joining me in London, England. And thank you for joining me here tonight on Raw. But back to this match. Orton and Ricochet are tearing each other apart right now. Orton now picks up Ricochet. The history between these two the past 2 weeks goes beyond. Last week in an interview, Orton, he was having his interview and he called out Edge. He called out the Radar Superstar for being injured, when all of a sudden Ricochet would come out of nowhere and assault Randy from behind, and that would result in Randy leaving and running away. Randy went to his car and left, which led to Raw GM Shane McMahon announcing this match last week to happen here tonight. And now Orton and Ricochet, thankfully, back in the ring where less harm can be done, hopefully at least. And now Orton, with a little uppercut to Ricochet. And a big clothesline by Orton. And now Orton, Ricochet ducks with a kick. What a way to start off Raw. And now Ricochet taunting at Orton. Ricochet's fired up. Now knocks Orton off the apron. And now Ricochet, once again, he's got fire in his eyes. Ricochet, what could he be thinking here? And Ricochet, corkscrew crossbody over the top rope. Lands on Orton once again outside the ring where it's very dangerous out there. And now Ricochet throws Orton into the barricade. Now Ricochet and Orton going after one another outside the ring. Of course, 2 weeks ago, we saw these two compete it was a great match. In the end, Orton would catch Ricochet in midair with an RKO. And we thought it was over. You know, we thought it was over because Orton got the 1-2-3. But after, Orton got a crazy look in his eye and started just beating down Ricochet and hit him with an RKO on the concrete. But Orton driving Ricochet into the barricade. Oh, and smashes Ricochet's face off the barricade. And now, once again into the barricade. And Orton now, working on those ribs. What could Orton be thinking here? No, Orton, no! Oh my goodness! A back body drop on the barricade. You know, Ricochet's gotta be feeling that in his spine. Orton dropped him spine first, right off the barricade. And now, oh, right into the side. Orton's doing a lot of damage. Oh no. No, Orton, oh my goodness. Now he's looking for weapons and he's got a chair. Oh my goodness. And, oh, another chair shot. Right to the midsection of Ricochet. And, oh. Also last week, Orton said in his interview, he's not just going to be referred to as the Legend Killer anymore. He wants to be referred to as the Rookie Killer. And he referred to Ricochet as one of those rookies. He's not exactly a rookie, but he is sort of a newcomer in WWE. And Orton is not a big fan of Ricochet's style. But now Ricochet picks up Orton and, oh, drops him on the ground. And now Ricochet dragging Orton's body. And now Ricochet, oh, right into the barricade once again. And Ricochet now attacking Orton's head. And now Ricochet looking for something of his own. What could Ricochet be looking for? Oh no, he's got a kendo stick. Ricochet's got a kendo stick. Ricochet stalking his prey. Stalking Orton. And now Ricochet, oh, bounces that kendo stick right off of Orton's back. Oh, and once again, that brutal kendo stick. That does not feel good at all. You know that doesn't feel good. And now, oh, right to the midsection. Ricochet and Orton really beating the hell out of each other right now. And now, oh, right off the head. Oh, once again, keeps attacking Orton with the kendo stick. And now Ricochet getting Orton back up. Oh, and now smashing them. And now Ricochet picking up Orton. Oh, and a big boot to Orton to the side of the skull. And now Ricochet's on the offense here. Ricochet now picking up Orton again. Ricochet, oh, once again. And Orton countering it. Orton now sends Ricochet into the announce table. And now Randy Orton, no. Oh my goodness, bounces Ricochet's skull right off the announce table. Oh, and now right into the pole. Right into the turnbuckle. Right into the ring post. Ricochet's skull bounced right off that steel ring post. And now Orton once again looking for another weapon perhaps. What could Orton be thinking here? Orton has a chair again. And now Orton getting in the ring. Orton no. And Orton no. Oh my goodness. Right off the skull of Ricochet. A chair shot right to the head. But Ricochet back up. Gets the chair to Orton's hands. And now Ricochet. Oh, a huge Hurricane Rana. Ricochet and Orton have a huge displeasure for one another. These two legit have started to hate each other over the past couple weeks. And now Ricochet, oh, with a massive kick. And now Ricochet off the ropes. Oh, and a flying uppercut. Picture perfect. And Ricochet now going to the top rope. Going high risk here. And now he wants Orton up. Ricochet getting fired up once again. And Ricochet, oh, and another huge Hurricane Rana. This time flying from the top rope. And now Ricochet now. And Ricochet, oh, a huge 450 splash from the top rope. Oh, and now Orton with a Luthez press. Orton now on the offense. Orton getting some offense, and now Randy Orton, of course, has done a lot in this business. He's definitely one of the greatest of all time. But tonight, I'm not even sure if he's all about the achievements. I think tonight he's just about wanting to hurt Ricochet. I mean, like I said earlier, Orton's not the biggest fan of the style of Ricochet. Orton is not the biggest fan of high flyers. He said before, Orton doesn't want Ricochet to walk this week. And now Orton, with a huge knee right on the skull of Ricochet. And Orton really working on Ricochet's limbs and especially the midsection like earlier. And now Ricochet countering. Ricochet off the ropes. And a springboard dropkick. See, that's where things could work in Ricochet's favor. Ricochet has the acrobatic skills. That could be one of Orton's weaknesses. And now Ricochet, plants Orton head first. And now Ricochet, Orton with the kick to the gut. And now Orton with another swinging neck breaker. Every time Ricochet comes to fight, Orton is there with a counter or an answer for Ricochet. And now Orton, with an elbow drop. Orton now. What could Orton be thinking here? Orton now has Ricochet's leg. And now Orton, oh my goodness. Just completely bends the leg of Ricochet the opposite direction. The leg isn't supposed to bend like that, but Ricochet up again. Ricochet with the speed and momentum. And Ricochet with a little moonsault. And Ricochet to the corner. And a running drop kick right to the corner as Orton was stunned. Ricochet grabs Orton. Now Ricochet placing Orton on the ropes. Ricochet throws Orton, and Ricochet, another beautiful Hurricane Rana. Ricochet really showcasing some acrobatical skills here. And now Ricochet with some elbow smash across the mouth. This has been a brutal battle, ladies and gentlemen. And now Ricochet keep kicking Orton. Both these guys just brutally assaulting each other as Ricochet clotheslines Orton over the top. Now Ricochet once again stalking Orton. Ricochet now dives over the top once again. The diving corkscrew body drop. Crossbody. And now Ricochet feeling himself. And now Orton, reverses and bounces Ricochet's skull right off the mat. And now Orton throws Ricochet back into the ring. Orton now gets back into the ring. And now Randy Orton, Irish Whipper to the corner. Orton with a kick to the gut. Another kick. Orton with a fury of strikes. The Apex Predator is willing to strike at any moment. And into the corner goes Ricochet. And now Orton has Ricochet stunned. Now Orton bringing Ricochet. He's placing Ricochet on the top rope. Orton goes to punch, but Ricochet counters. Ricochet now. And now Ricochet dives off the top. Orton caught him. Oh my goodness, Orton caught him in midair and dropped him with a brutal power bomb. As Ricochet stumbles to the outside. My goodness. Once again, Orton and Ricochet outside, and Ricochet ducks. Ricochet now, with an assault. With a tilt-a-whirl maneuver to Orton on the outside. Orton went back first on the ground. Oh my goodness, and Orton went straight into that barricade. Now Ricochet. And now Orton with a counter. Elbow, forearm smash across the mouth. And a huge clothesline. Ricochet's skull bouncing off the mat. And now Orton picking up Ricochet. Now tosses Ricochet to the side. And now Orton, what could Orton be thinking? No. Orton, please, no. What is Orton doing with those steps? This is not good for Ricochet. Orton, what are you doing? This does not look good, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet is in a predicament. And now Orton stalking Ricochet. Waiting for Ricochet to get up. And now Orton, right between the eyes with the steel steps. Right between the eyes, on the nose, on the face of Ricochet. Orton and Ricochet are truly putting each other through a hellacious amount of punishment. Orton once again grabs the steps. And but Ricochet counters. Ricochet now has the steps of his own, drops him. Ricochet, with the bicycle kick. And now Ricochet wants Orton up. Oh no, now Ricochet has the steps. Now Ricochet, oh my goodness. Giving Orton a taste of his own medicine. Both these guys have taken the steel step to their own face. I can't say Orton didn't ask for it though, because Orton did the same to Ricochet. Now Ricochet going after Orton. Now Ricochet picking up Orton. Ricochet now throws Orton into the corner. Ricochet, oh, with a huge uppercut, and once again elbows. Ricochet with a fury of strikes, and once again, oh, assaulting. And now Ricochet now jumping from the apron. Oh, another diving forearm smash uppercut. Now Ricochet dragging Orton. What could Ricochet be thinking here? Ricochet now. Ricochet's going to the top rope. Ricochet now. Ricochet setting up. No, Orton once again. Orton caught him again. RKO. Orton caught him again. Just like 2 weeks ago. What is Orton? Orton caught him again. Orton just pinned him already. What's Orton doing? Pin Ricochet, Orton. You just hit him with the RKO. Oh, no. No, Orton. Orton's thinking pun kick. No. You're going to end Ricochet's career. Wait a minute. Edge. It's Edge spear. Edge with the spear to Orton. Who knew Edge was in the building? Edge now dragging Orton's body. Lifeless body. Now Edge getting up Ricochet. Is Edge actually helping Ricochet? And now Ricochet's going to the top. Now Ricochet 630 senton. Ricochet at the 630 senton. Ref counting 1, 2, 3. Yes, Ricochet gets the victory. Ricochet has defeated Orton with the help of Edge. But ladies and gentlemen, Orton was asking for it. He caught Ricochet. He wanted to end Ricochet's career, but Edge would come in and save the day. Remember, Orton told Edge last week. He said he was calling out Edge to a match at Backlash. He said if Edge had the balls to show up, then show up. Well, Edge has done just that.
Here is your winner, Ricochet!
Well, Ricochet with a huge victory tonight, and even a little payback on the Apex Predator. Ricochet has got some payback, ladies and gentlemen, with the help of the Rated R superstar Edge. And now Edge. Oh my goodness. Edge has accepted the challenge for Orton at Backlash. Edge and Orton are going one-on-one at Backlash. And he just lays Orton there. Ricochet with the victory and Edge with the spear. Both of them got one on the Apex Predator here tonight. The Apex Predator is down. Edge is back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was bizarre. We gotta move on, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Zelina Vega is making her way down the ring. Zelina Vega is, of course, Andrade's manager and associate. And Andrade will be defending his U.S. Championship against Austin Theory, who won last week at Backlash for the U.S. title. I wonder what's on Zelina Vega's mind. Also, man, you can really feel the electricity in the air tonight here in London, England. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. Last week's main event, we saw a 5-star matchup, match of the year candidate. Zelina and Andrade giving Austin his props. Well, a message has been sent to Austin Theory from Zelina Vega herself. She and Andrade are guaranteeing that at Backlash, Andrade will retain the US Championship. It should be a classic, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, it is now time for some tag team action. A colossal #1 contenders tag team match is on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get serious, however, as the Authors of Pain are about to be in action. These guys are about to bring the pain to whoever's in front of them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Razor.
I'll finish it for the announcer, don't worry. The Authors of Pain, ladies and gentlemen, they're here and they want to bring some pain to whoever's in front of them. And last week, a surprise return from Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff is the official new protege and the new manager of the Authors of Pain. And Eric Bischoff has promised. Eric Bischoff said he will bring the Authors of Pain to the Promised Land. And he came out here last week after Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry destroyed some local competitors and said that he was back and that AOP was challenging. He got the permission from Shane McMahon. And this match with these two teams of Titans is taking place with the winners getting a Raw Tag Team title shot at Backlash with O'Reilly and Fish. I hope you guys are ready for some pure domination.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 630 pounds, Mark Henry and Titus O'Neil.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new tag team made up of Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry, Worldwide Dominance, is truly an intimidating force. I mean, last week, they ran through their first matchup, the local competitors, in minutes. It was a scary sight to see. And Mark Henry and Titus O'Neil joining forces, it's very scary for the Raw Tag Team division, I'll tell you that much. Because these two colossal forces being together is a scary sight to see. The bell sounds off, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams of Titans are ready to go as Akam going right after Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. And having Mark Henry on any team is a huge positive, bro. Mark Henry is gigantic. They call him the world's strongest man for a reason. Akam trying to go after Henry, but Henry now attacking Akam. And now Henry throwing Akam into the corner. And now Henry with some fury out the gates, but Akam now with a counter. And Henry once again. Mark Henry, a really big dude. Mark Henry now going straight at Akam. And now Henry with the fury of strikes. And now Henry, oh my goodness, tosses Akam over his shoulders. Tosses Akam. He just tossed him like a rag doll. And now Henry's telling Akam and AOP to bring it. I wonder what Eric Bischoff was thinking last week. Trying to attack verbally the team of Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry last week. I mean, it's great to see Easy-E back, but immediately when he got on the mic, he started to remind me of his days in 2005 when he was just a big dick. Like, really. Like, he really started to remind me of that. He still is that, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's with AOP. But Henry now with a fury of offense. Elbow smash across the top of the head. And now Mark Henry to the corner. Now tags in Titus O'Neil. Titus, of course, used to be in Titus Worldwide. He's completely abandoned that. He's tired of sitting in catering. Titus O'Neil has not enjoyed catering. And he's joined forces. He's more serious. He's got a more serious tone now. Joins Mark Henry. Oh, and Akam with the reversal. And now Akam tagging in Razor, the other half of the Authors of Pain. And Eric Bischoff might be a genius, though, for putting himself with two guys like the Authors of Pain who are fresh and ready to just, well, maybe possibly tear through the Raw Tag Team division. The Authors of Pain are a pretty big force themselves. They were successful in NXT, but now Titus O'Neil with a shoulder tackle. Now Titus, with a punch to the face of Razor. Trying to get Razor up. Oh, Razor with the counter. Razor now, with the STO. Takes Titus down. And now Razor, now digging his claws, his hands right into the shoulder of Titus. Titus now in trouble a little bit. Razor now on the offensive end. Now Razor with the kick to the sternum. Now Razor, my goodness, drops Titus over his shoulders. And now Razor got Titus in a predicament. Now Razor, bending the neck, twisting the neck in the wrong way to Titus O'Neil. And he's just clenching that in. And now Razor lets go of Titus. Titus seems to be a little damaged now. And now Razor trying to pick up Titus. Oh, Titus with a punch to the gut. Titus, with a giant shoulder tackle. Now Titus showcasing that strength. Titus and Mark Henry, two of the strongest guys in the company. So the fact that they joined forces is truly unbelievable. It's tough to bet against these guys, knowing how big they are. But AOP are tough as well. AOP are tough as nails. AOP, now Razor. Irish whip to the corner. And Razor now tags in Akam. And now Razor now, drops Titus. Great teamwork by AOP. And now Akam back in, throwing Titus into the corner. And a big boot by Akam. Akam now Akam digging his claws into Titus's shoulder. Titus is taking a lot of damage right now, ladies and gentlemen. The former leader of Titus Worldwide taking a good amount of damage. And now Akam, bouncing Titus's kneecap right off the mat. That mat doesn't feel good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a soft bed. Now Titus getting some offense in. And now Titus, drops Akam right off the top rope. Titus fighting back a little bit. Titus, with a huge punch to the face as Razor looks on. Akam now on the defense, and Titus off the ropes. Titus, with an STO of his own. Titus O'Neil now. Titus trying to pick up Akam. And Akam, once again with another big boot. And Henry wants in, but Titus not able to make it there. You know AOP has a tougher time with Mark Henry. They want to keep Titus in as long as possible. And now Akam and Razor are working together once again. What are they thinking here? Got him up. My goodness, a double power bomb. Straight dropped O'Neal right on the back. That did not feel good. AOP showcasing their longevity as a team right now. They're doing a lot of good teamwork right now, working on Titus O'Neal, trying to keep Henry out the match, and you can't blame them because Mark Henry is the world's strongest man. That doesn't mean Titus O'Neal is weak or anything. It's just a fact. Anytime you have to go against the world's strongest man, you have to watch your back. There's huge backlash implications in this one, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of this match become the #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championships, currently held by 2 out of the 4 members of Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. They've been on a reign as of late with the Raw Tag titles, and whoever wins this match will have to go face to face with them, and it's going to be a battle at Backlash, but we still have to get through this battle tonight. These 2 teams of Titans are going at it, ladies and gentlemen. And another STO by Razor. Razor and Akam have just been working on Titus O'Neal, and now, oh, Razor flips O'Neal over his shoulders. Oh, and impressive slams by Razor. 2 big moves, 2 big power moves on a big guy like Titus O'Neal. Impressive pull off by Razor, but now O'Neal, oh, with a running clothesline into the corner. O'Neal now getting a little bit of offense in. Titus O'Neal now picking up Razor off the mat. And now Titus with a huge gut wrench suplex. Huge move by Titus O'Neal. Titus O'Neal with this new yet still happy attitude, but he's no longer has to deal with catering because of Titus Worldwide. He's just combined his dominance, his worldwide experience, and Mark Henry's dominance. That's just what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Just makes the most sense. But Razor now, oh, with a punch to the face. Once again tagging in Akam. Akam's a legal man now. And once again now, Razor. Oh, and a double move combo. Amazing teamwork by Authors of Pain in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a big shoulder tackle by Akam. Akam now got Titus O'Neal's body, dragging to the middle. Akam and Razor just laying into Titus O'Neal, not letting Titus breathe at all. Smart strategy though. Akam now got Titus once again clutching and bending the neck in the wrong way once again. That's not how the neck should bend, ladies and gentlemen. That's something that you feel when you wake up in the morning. But now Titus O'Neal getting out of it. Titus now getting some offense in. Titus runs at Akam. Once again, Akam counters. Oh, and a huge neck breaker. Every time Titus tries to get back in this, Akam and Razor have an answer. Now Titus trying to get to Mark, but Akam instead going for a pinfall. Can AOP get it? 1, 2, and Titus kicks out, luckily. And Mark Henry was pretty late. If he didn't get there in time, he could have been out. Now Razor has to get out of the ring before he gets counted out. And thankfully, 2K Sports has wonderful glitches, ladies and gentlemen. But he now gets out the ring. Anyways, back to this match. Akam now picking up Titus. Oh, and a huge backbreaker. Titus O'Neal up again. Titus is a warrior, ladies and gentlemen. Titus, he may be getting beaten down in this match, but he's showing he can fight. These 2 teams of Titans, these 2 giant teams here on the red brand, ladies and gentlemen. And now, into the corner. Oh, a giant shoulder tackle once again. Titus O'Neal just taking a ridiculous amount of damage in this bout. Titus needs to make a tag ASAP. He's really taking a lot of damage here. And now, Akam with a Russian leg sweep. And just hit him. And now setting up. Could Akam be thinking here? Setting up Titus. He wants Titus to get up. Kick to the gut. No. Titus counters. Titus now. Titus. Snap suplex. Titus now. Now Titus tags him. Oh boy. The world's strongest man. Back in the match. Stalking his prey. Akam tried to run away to tag in Razor. But Mark Henry now. He's fired up. The world's strongest man is fired up. Sidewalk slam to Akam. This is the guy that AOP did not want in this match to be the legal man, because he's the world's strongest man. And now with a big clothesline, Mark Henry now picks up Akam, and now Henry's got Akam on his shoulders, drops him with the big body slam, the running power slam by Mark Henry, and now stomping. Now Henry is the one on the offense doing a lot of damage. Mark Henry is inflicting a lot of pain right now on Akam. And now Henry, with those big headbutts, my goodness. Henry is just straight fired up. Dragging Akam. Could Henry be thinking here? Once again, stomping on Akam's spine. All that weight coming down, compressing the chest of Akam. And now into the corner. Razor tags himself in. Razor's the legal man now. Mark Henry now, that elbow into the head. And now Mark Henry off the ropes, and a huge headbutt. And now Mark Henry, running clothesline. And now Akam rolls to the outside, and Henry, big splash, the world's strongest splash to Razor. My goodness. Now Henry picking up Razor into the corner. Can Henry be thinking here? No, they're not thinking about it again. This is what they did last week. No, Henry, no nail. The world's strongest drop. The world's strongest drop. Formerly known as Doomsday Device. Can he put them away? Yes. Worldwide Dominance has won. Worldwide Dominance is victorious. What a tag team match between these two teams of titans, ladies and gentlemen. What a bout. But Worldwide Dominance would be victorious in the end. They call it the World's Strongest Drop. That's what they call it now. Formerly known as the Doomsday Device.
Here are your winners, Mark Henry and Titus O'Neil.
Props to all four of these guys. AOP, even though they lost, they still looked great. But either way, it's Worldwide Dominance going to Backlash. They will meet Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. And now Eric Bischoff speaking with AOP. I wonder what Eric Bischoff is saying to them. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry are headed to Backlash. They get a tag team title opportunity. But AOP, I wonder if they're done or not. AOP now following Eric Bischoff up the ramp. But Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry celebrating. What a victory for these two. What a victory, ladies and gentlemen. And now, wait a minute. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly with the belts off the skulls. The Undisputed Era assaulting Worldwide Dominance from behind. Well, what a crazy night it's been, ladies and gentlemen. But next week will be the go-home show to Backlash. Next week, the Undisputed Era, the Raw Tag Champs, have a warm-up match against Hawkins and Ryder before they have to go up against Worldwide Dominance at Backlash. But that happens next week. Also, this just in from Raw General Manager Shane McMahon. Next week on the go-home show, he will be talking and announcing what he plans to do concerning the Raw Women's Division at Backlash. What will Becky Lynch have to do at Backlash? Find out next episode on Raw when Shane McMahon announces it. All that and more on the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. But coming up next, tonight here on Raw, it'll be Adam Cole, the leader of the Undisputed Era, going one-on-one with the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is looking for revenge after the Undisputed Era's assault last week. Will McIntyre get it? We'll find out right now. Cole and McIntyre, up next. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event. It is time to see the leader of the Undisputed Era in action. This guy Adam Cole has been wreaking havoc over the past couple weeks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Roderick Strong, representing Undisputed Era from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Adam Cole.
Now, Adam Cole has caused a lot of destruction over the past 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks ago, before his #1 contenders match with Finn Balor, he had the Undisputed Era assault Finn Balor from behind before his match. I mean, Cole still lost, but it was still a brutal assault with a chair. Then last week, he had O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the Raw Tag Champs, assault McIntyre and Balor from behind. Cole said last week he doesn't think Balor deserves to be the #1 contender. He thinks Balor is a fraud, and he also called McIntyre a paper champion. Not a good idea, but it was Cole who was the one standing last week after a brutal beatdown on the WWE Champion and the WWE Champion's challenger. This is going to be a crazy fight, ladies and gentlemen. This one is going to be insane. It's now time to see the WWE Champion and a psychopath in action as well. McIntyre is not in a happy mood tonight. McIntyre is looking for a fight. I mean, you saw him training earlier. McIntyre, he wants to get his hands on the Undisputed Era here tonight. McIntyre is ready for a fight. You can just feel the atmosphere here in London, England.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre is not a happy camper tonight. He's been getting ready for this match all night, possibly all week. Last week he was brutally assaulted by the UE, and tonight he's made it known. He wants his revenge. He wants to get his hands, and he wants to claymore the head and skull of Adam Cole. McIntyre wants to get his hands on Cole, and that's it. But he's also the man who has to defend the WWE Championship at Backlash against Finn Balor. Finn Balor 2 weeks ago defeated Adam Cole on the season premiere episode of Raw to get a championship opportunity. And you see McIntyre is a warrior of a champion. Tonight he has to focus on Cole, and then at Backlash he has to focus on Balor. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this quick time to please ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. All comments appreciated, constructive criticism, all that good stuff. Yeah, man, and thank you for joining me here tonight in London, England. It's been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. It truly has. But back to this man, Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath, is ready tonight here on the Red Brand. And the bell sounds off, ladies and gentlemen. McIntyre going straight after Cole. McIntyre extremely frustrated after last week, and I can't blame him, ladies and gentlemen. McIntyre, though, going straight after Cole. Oh, and a running clothesline to the back. McIntyre wants his revenge against Cole here tonight. Adam Cole has put McIntyre and Balor through hell the last 2 weeks. I can't blame McIntyre. McIntyre going straight after him. Now McIntyre with a furious strikes. Attacking, straight clobbering Cole in the corner. Oh, and a knee strike. And Cole has to get out of the ring. Cole has got to get out of the ring. And Roderick Strong letting it known. He wants McIntyre to know too. He wants Cole to win too. Cole, though, outside the ring. And now McIntyre telling Cole to bring it. Cole is outside the ring. Now Cole gets back into the ring. McIntyre now grabs Cole, and McIntyre with the suplex drop. My goodness, McIntyre with a huge flurry of offense here early on. And I can't blame him. He went straight after Cole right from the get-go when the bell sounded off. But now Cole with the big boot. And the leader of Undisputed Era, he's not going to take no for an answer. He's been extremely frustrated over the last couple weeks because 2 weeks ago, despite sending his lackeys Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Raw Tag Champs, to assault Finn Balor from behind before their match, Cole still lost, which is one thing. But then last week, he comes down here, interrupts Balor and McIntyre, says Balor doesn't deserve a title shot, and calls McIntyre a paper champion. Do you guys agree with that? I don't know. I don't really agree with that. McIntyre's a warrior of a champion as he hits Cole with a powerbomb. But now McIntyre now. Irish whip into the corner. These two are already in a straight fight. It is a wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get me wrong. But it is going to be a fight here tonight. Cole and McIntyre now going straight at it. Cole now picks up Cole off the ropes. Oh, and a huge kick. Cole getting some offense in on the Scottish Psychopath now. And how cool would it be, how impressive would it be for Cole to get a victory over the WWE Champion here tonight? That would be a very impressive victory for the UE leader himself. And now Cole with some big boots, a pair of boots to the head of the Scottish Psychopath. And now Adam Cole picking up McIntyre. Here we go. Oh, forearm smash. And now Cole getting McIntyre. And now Cole. Oh my goodness. Right between the middle ropes. Plants McIntyre's head and skull right to the mat. And now Cole with a neck breaker right onto McIntyre. Oh, and wait a minute. There's some commotion backstage, ladies and gentlemen. Fish and Balor are brawling backstage now. I guess Balor was right tonight. Earlier tonight he said he was going to keep them from ringside. He said he wanted revenge too. But now back to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Balor and Fish are brawling backstage. It is official. Balor did say earlier tonight he wanted to help out. McIntyre, of course, replied saying he doesn't care what Balor does. He said Balor should do whatever he feels is right and whatever he wants. McIntyre said tonight he's going to destroy Cole, and he's going to be waiting for Balor at Backlash. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, now Cole and McIntyre outside the ring. And now Cole, drives McIntyre sternum first right into the barricade. And what a night of action it has been so far, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget to join up. Next week will be the go-home show to Backlash. And I cannot wait for Backlash, ladies and gentlemen. But McIntyre and Cole are still brawling on the outside. Backlash is going to be amazing, ladies and gentlemen. But now McIntyre sent up Cole on the ropes. And now, McIntyre with a big boot right near the ropes. And now McIntyre, with the headbutt to Cole. And now, grabbing him. And now, McIntyre with a reverse Alabama slam. My goodness. And now McIntyre. Now McIntyre stretching the limbs of Cole. And drives him face first into the mat. The Scottish Psychopath is not playing any games here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's fired up, but now Cole with a kick to the gut. And Cole with a little bicycle kick. Cole now on the offensive end. Cole's been very impressive, with a DDT since he came up to Raw from NXT in the Superstar Shakeup. Since then, him and the Undisputed Era have been on quite a tear, ladies and gentlemen. And it even resulted, but now Cole, with a kick to the gut. And now Cole got him. Cole, Canadian Destroyer. Canadian Destroyer. And now 1, 2, can Cole get it? No, McIntyre kicks out. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Undisputed Era joining Raw has resulted in them getting the Raw Tag titles. So that's been pretty successful so far. And now Cole looks to get a win over the Scottish Psychopath here tonight. But now Cole has a headlock locked in on the Scottish Psychopath. Cole's got it locked in tight with the chin lock. Cole now repeating, just getting a tighter grip. And now McIntyre trying to fight out of it. McIntyre with elbows to the sternum. The WWE Champion, he's getting out of it. Off the ropes. McIntyre with a little Luthez press with a fury of strikes on Cole. McIntyre wants his vengeance. The Scottish Psychopath wants his vengeance. And McIntyre now, he's got Cole. Irish whip into the corner. Now McIntyre trying to pick up Cole. Setting him on the top rope. And now McIntyre, but Cole ducks and dodges. And now McIntyre with the strike. And now McIntyre with the headbutt. Stuns Cole against the turnbuckle once again. McIntyre once again trying to go for it. Now McIntyre going to the top rope. McIntyre could be thinking high risk here, ladies and gentlemen. McIntyre now picks up Cole, and oh my goodness, wait. Look at how McIntyre's holding it. McIntyre with an impressive stalling suplex from the second rope. The strength and patience that McIntyre had there is incredible. My goodness, what a drop that had to hurt as Cole crashed and burned. Well, McIntyre too. And now McIntyre once again, another suplex drop. And now McIntyre fired up. McIntyre's getting fired up here. The WWE Champion is feeling it right now. And now, and a huge headbutt. And now McIntyre going to the corner. He's setting up. Could he be thinking what he said he was going to do earlier? McIntyre going for Claymore. McIntyre, no, Cole dodges though. Cole dodges. And now Cole with a kick to the gut. Cole reversing, and now Cole, the last shot. Cole with the last shot on McIntyre. Can he get it? Can he get it on? 2. And the WWE Champion kicks out again. What a match between these two, ladies and gentlemen. And now Cole, you can see the frustration brewing just like 2 weeks ago when Balor kicked out of it. The WWE Champion did the same, and now Cole once again like 2 weeks ago just smashing McIntyre's face with a fury of strikes 3 times in a row. And now, Cole frustrated. Cole wants to win, and now there's more commotion. Balor and O'Reilly now. And Balor sends O'Reilly into the side. And now Balor throws him in. Oh my goodness. Kyle O'Reilly's face just bounced right off of that wall. Balor, he's just assaulting Undisputed Era backstage, but now Cole back in the ring. And a stalling suplex of his own. We're back in the ring now, ladies and gentlemen, but Balor is attacking Fish and O'Reilly backstage. I mean, he said he was going to do that earlier tonight. But now Cole and McIntyre back and forth action. What a main event this has been so far. And a running forearm smash into the corner. The Scottish Psychopath now with some strikes of his own, big strikes. Clobbering Cole. McIntyre, he wants to fight. McIntyre's a fighter. He's a psychopath. And now, a huge clothesline by McIntyre. And now McIntyre dragging Cole to the center of the ring. McIntyre now, with a big stomp to the face, to the mouth. Now McIntyre picks up Cole. And now McIntyre picks him up and slams Cole face first on the mat. Once again, McIntyre with a crazed look in his eyes. And now McIntyre, and now Cole, with a forearm smash into the mouth. And now Adam Cole with an Irish whip into the corner. And now Cole now with a bunch of turnbuckle smashes. Cole just repeatedly smashing Drew McIntyre's face against the turnbuckle pad, on the top of the turnbuckle pad, 10 times, man. Drew McIntyre certainly is feeling it in his face, but now Cole, and drops McIntyre. Cole doing some damage now. Cole now setting up. Could Cole be thinking? What could Cole be thinking here? Cole going for the last shot. No, but Drew ducks. Drew, he ducked the last shot. He was lucky to avoid it. He already took one earlier in the match. But now McIntyre. Irish whip into the corner. And now McIntyre stalking the prey. And now McIntyre picks up Cole. And a huge headbutt once again. And now Roderick Strong getting on the apron, trying to distract Drew. And now Cole takes advantage. Just weird tactics by the UE, but smart tactics. That was smart. I hate to admit it. But it was smart. The UE, they're intelligent. They can be smart. And now Adam Cole rubbing it into the crowd. Adam Cole said 2 weeks ago on Raw that he's the best professional wrestler on the planet. And he also said that the Undisputed Era is the most dominant group on the planet. Is that true? That's for you guys to decide. But anyways, Cole drops McIntyre. And now Cole picks up McIntyre. Cole now doing some damage. Now McIntyre with a kick to the gut. Oh, and a huge clothesline by the Scottish Psychopath. And now McIntyre going for it once again. Stalking his play. Can he get it? No. Cole dodges again. Oh, and Cole with a huge kick. Cole just moved again. He was lucky to avoid the Claymore. McIntyre said he wants to kick Cole's head off here tonight. And now Cole once again kicked to the gut. And now Cole with another one, another Canadian Destroyer or Panama Sunrise, whatever you want to call it. The point is it destroyed McIntyre, landing on his head on the mat. The second one of the match. Cole's feeling it now. Cole is fired up. Now Cole gets up McIntyre. Cole now. Oh, with a forearm smash to the face. Cole with a huge DDT. And now Cole drags McIntyre's body. What a match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me here tonight. But anyways, Cole picking up McIntyre again. And Cole with the elbow smash in the face. Now Cole with the float over DDT. Huge move of McIntyre rolls to the outside of the ring. And now Cole, he's stalking Drew as Drew is outside the ring. And Drew trying to go for a headbutt, but McIntyre counters again. And now Drew counters and flips Cole, over the top rope. And now McIntyre picking up Cole. McIntyre, throws Cole right into the announce table. And now McIntyre, bounces Cole's skull right off the announce table. What a big move. And now McIntyre setting up. McIntyre, kick to the gut, no. Cole counters. Cole counters once again. And now, a snap suplex. Cole with another brilliant counter. Cole's setting up, man. Cole going for the last shot. Cole going for it, and McIntyre moves out the way. And a huge clothesline. McIntyre with a brilliant counter to the last shot. And wait a minute, Roderick Strong's getting on the apron. Oh boy, McIntyre knocked Strong right off the apron. McIntyre was prepared. Now McIntyre's outside the ring. McIntyre, Claymore to Strong outside the ring. And now McIntyre running back in the ring at full speed. Claymore to Adam Cole. The Claymore to Cole. McIntyre hit the Claymore. Can he get the win? 1, 2. Yes. McIntyre does it with the Claymore. McIntyre is victorious here tonight. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. Cole and McIntyre just tore the house down. But McIntyre kept his word. McIntyre said he was going to hit him with a Claymore here tonight. He said he was going to get his revenge. Not only did he get revenge on Adam Cole, but he also got revenge on Undisputed Era as a whole. He hit the Claymore on Roderick Strong outside the ring and then ran full speed. Imagine a psychopath running at you full speed. Look at the path of destruction that McIntyre and Balor have left. It is insane, ladies and gentlemen. They have left so much damage here, getting revenge on the UE. What a match. But Drew McIntyre is victorious here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And wait a minute. That's Finn Balor. These two are going to collide at Backlash. Who will be victorious, ladies and gentlemen? These two will face off at Backlash. Good night, everyone, from England.